Gabriel Jesus is the key to all of this. He's it for me. You can look at players playing well, and I get that, but it's not about anything particularly special Mikel Arteta's done. It's about Manchester City gifting them Gabriel Jesus. So if anything happens, if he gets injured or gets tired, games with Brazil or whatever it might be, then I think that could be, and obviously I don't think he's been called up by Brazil, so they've got a bit lucky there, Arsenal, but that could be their only problem. Other than that, I can't see why they can't stay in the title race.
I still think you need to judge them after these next couple of fixtures. They've got the North London derby live on TalkSport, first game back after the international break. Then I believe they play Liverpool. Historically, in recent years, they've struggled in that fixture. I do think the fixture list has been favourable for Arsenal. You take away the Manchester United game when you say they're unfortunate to lose. They lost 3-1, okay, a couple of breakaway goals, but I do think Arteta tactically was found a bit wanting in that game. They've only really beaten teams they should be beating. And okay, maybe that's the difference. Maybe in recent seasons they haven't been able to put teams like Crystal Palace to the sword. So they've done that. Are they title contenders? Not for me at this stage. One of the reasons you mentioned Jesus, I don't think Nketiah is really the answer if Jesus misses any period of matches. But if you're asking me, are Arsenal top 4 contenders this season, then the answer has to be a definitive yes. And that is progress for them. Personally, I think they should have got in the top 4 last season. I think they threw it away, mainly actually due to a lack of squad depth that you've been talking about, but they allowed Tottenham to overtake them. I think it's far too early to talk about Arsenal as title contenders.
There's an element of that Thursday thing that could come into play. I mean, well, they've had one Thursday game so far, so let's wait and see how that goes. That's a possibility that could scupper them possibly a little bit. Spurs, if you look at the way Spurs play, I think they're going to have to play a completely different system if they want to beat Arsenal. They've got to toughen up their midfield. They've got to beef up their midfield with more players. It's as simple as that. Otherwise, I fear that they will, from a Spurs point of view, they'll be overrun by Arsenal in the midfield because they've nailed that midfield now. Arsenal, they've got it spot on. So, people are looking at it. Oh yeah, North London derby is going to be difficult. Form goes out the window. That nonsense. I'm sorry, if you look at it, 11v11 and the tactics they play and how they're playing so far this season, Arsenal win that because they win the midfield battle.